From the wonderful world of sports, we bring you Home Run Derby, where each week the leading home run hitters of the major leagues will compete in a home run hitting contest. You'll meet such stars as Duke Snider, Eddie Matthews, Rocky Colavito, Ernie Banks, Mickey Mantle, Henry Aaron, Harmon Killebrew, Willie Mays, and many others.
Well, hi there, everybody. I'm Mark Scott, and today on Home Run Derby, we have Bob Cerv, winner of our last contest, against one of the great young sluggers of the American League, Bob Allison. The boys have just finished their batting practice, so let's meet them. Come on in, fellas. Bob, good to see you once again. And to you, another welcome.
Nice to be back, Mark.
Now, fellas, as you know, the winner will receive $2,000. The loser, $1,000. 3 home runs in a row, a bonus of $500. The 4th home run in a row, another $500. And each successive home run after that is worth an additional $1,000. You'll play 9 innings, you'll get 3 outs per inning. Any ball not hit out of the ballpark for a home run is an out. A swing and a miss or a called strike by plate umpire Art Passarella also constitutes an out. Now the pitchers are out there to throw the ball over the plate. They're batting practice pitchers, and they'll work every other inning. You've both appeared on Home Run Derby, so I don't imagine you have any questions, right?
I'm ready.
Well, as long as you're ready, we have to explain just one more thing. As the winner of our last contest, Bob Cerv, you'll act as the home team. Bob Allison, you'll bat first. We're set to go, so good luck to both of you.
Good luck, Bob.
Couple of Bobs ready to go, and we're ready to start Home Run Derby in just a moment.
We'll return in a moment to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports Network.
Take strokes off your game, guaranteed.
Jack Nicklaus's personal technique that helps straighten slices.
Take strokes off your game, guaranteed.
Dave Peltz's revolutionary technique that has top pros putting better. Let Golf Magazine show you how to shoot lower, play better, or you don't pay. That's the Golf Magazine guarantee. Call now for your free issue of Golf Magazine. If you decide to subscribe, get 11 more issues, 12 in all, for just $16.97. Plus, get your free Golf Magazine umbrella. Call now.
Get opinions.
I always thought I was the best. You know, from day one, I thought I was the best.
Get controversy.
I think this sport has become commercialized, maybe too commercialized.
Get personal.
You know, the biggest mistake I ever made in my career was getting involved in drugs. And I'm not ashamed of that. You can build your inner strength from it and be a far better man than you were before.
Get to your TV for the original one-on-one interview, Distant Replay, Thursday night at 7 Eastern, only on Classic Sports Network.
Well, we're all set to go here in the top half of the first inning as Bob Allison steps into the plate. As an incentive for the pitcher to get the ball over the plate so the batter can hit it, the pitcher who throws the most home run balls also receives a bonus. Here we go again, Bob.
That's right.
Did you tell him to brush him back?
Yeah, I should give him a little instruction. Brush him back. He's ready to go now.
Ground ball for an out.
1-1.
Bob Allison against Bob Cerv here on Home Run Derby. Line drive to left, foul.
2 outs.
2 away. Home run or nothing. High fly ball hit deep to left. I believe it's going to stay in, however. Way back and
3 outs.
in the ballpark for an out. Bob Allison goes down in the first. And the score at the end of a half inning of play is Bob Allison nothing, Bob Cerv coming up. Bob, you've been in this booth before, and you've got a mighty tough opponent today.
I was watching Bob this morning when he was warming up there, and it looked like he's going to be a tough one anyhow.
I think he's going to be tough at any time. He hits a long ball.
Yes, he does. He swings a big bat up there, and it makes that ball just go a little bit further.
The last half of the first, Bob Cerv settling into the batter's box. No score. High fly ball deep in the left center field. Way back there and hits the top and bounces back in.
1 out.
How about that?
How about that? Hit the top of the wall and bounced back in. We've had a few that have hit the top of the wall and bounced out. In fact, Harmon Killebrew hit one like that in the 10th inning to beat Rocky Colavito.
Is that right?
2 away.
2 outs.
Your name actually isn't Bob or Robert. It's William Robert, isn't it?
That's right. My mother used to call me Billy Bob, and I told her to cut out all that Billy business and start with the Bob.
Swinging a high fly ball into straightaway left field. It's way back there, but
3 outs.
stays in the ballpark for an out. That's all. Bob Cerv had a near miss, but no home runs. And the score at the end of 1 complete, Bob Cerv, nothing. Bob Allison, nothing. Well, Bob, that's about as close as you could get and not have a home run.
That's for sure.
Why didn't you just blow a little bit?
I don't know. I was saying the boys out there should have blown a little.
Here's Bob Allison. No score, the top of the second. High fly ball into left field. It's going to stay in the ballpark. And there's 1 away. No score, second inning. Bob Allison, the batter. Line drive to left, foul, 2 away.
2 outs.
High fly ball into center field, and that's all for Bob Allison. Failed to score in the second. And now,
3 outs.
going into the bottom of the second inning, Bob Allison, nothing. Bob Cerv, nothing. Bob, you're going to have trouble forgetting my name. You have a son called Mark.
That's right. I won't have any trouble at all.
Here's Bob Cerv. No score, the last half of the second. Bob Cerv defeated Frank Robinson 8-7 in his last contest. How would you describe his swing to me, Bob?
Well, he cuts up on the ball a little bit, Mark, and when he does, he gets that good part of the bat. His ball carries real good.
Ground ball, 1 away.
1 out.
He has good power, takes a long stride. 2 out.
2 away.
I think Bob has a little tendency, like I do, of maybe sometimes overstriding, and when you do that, you more or less you hit the ball into the ground a little bit too much.
High fly ball into deep left center field, away back there, way back, and gone over the left center field wall. Man, that one was in about the same spot where he hit the top of the wall, but it went just far enough over.
That's right.
1-0, Bob Cerv leading. Last half of the second. High fly ball to left, near the line, way back, and foul.
3 outs.
And that's all for Bob Cerv, but he picks up a home run here in the last half of the second inning. And the score at the end of 2 complete, Bob Cerv 1, Bob Allison, nothing. Well, Bob, you finally got one over the wall that time.
Yeah, it made it.
It made it. Didn't make it with much despair either.
No, that little breeze coming in today.
Well, you're out in front 1-0, and that's what counts.
That's right.
Bob Allison, the batter, top of the third. High pop-up.
1 away.
1 out. Bob had a great rookie year for Washington in 1959.
He had a great year. He had his good speed. He's a strong boy. He should stay here a long while.
Pops it up, straight back. Look out, Bob.
2 outs.
Whoop. You almost caught that one. 2 away. Ground ball, and that's all for Bob Allison in the third.
3 outs.
And the score now, going into the last half of the third, is Bob Cerv 1, Bob Allison nothing. Bob, I noticed you used 2 gloves while batting that time.
Well, I think I get a little better grip on the bat, Mark. When you swing hard, why it makes you hang on to the bat just a little bit more, gives you a little more firmness.
More control of the bat itself.
Yes.
Cerv out in front, the last half of the third. High fly ball hit way back deep. There she goes. Way back and gone over the left field wall. 2-0 now.
Got to get to work.
You're going to have to get busy. Ground ball, 1 away.
1 out.
That bat somewhat resembles a toothpick in Cerv's hands.
You're right.
Foul ball, 2 out.
2 away.
What weight bat do you generally use?
Well, I usually, in 1959, I use a 31 ounce and 34.5 inches long, Mark. I feel that by using a bat like that, I can get my hand started a little quicker and also letting me wait on the ball a little longer.
And that's all for Bob Cerv. Buddy picked up a home run here in the bottom half of the third. And the score at the end of 3 complete. Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison nothing. We'll be back in just a moment for the top half of the 4th.
Bob Allison and Harmon Killebrew both made appearances on Home Run Derby separately. Yet, they were the first major leaguers to combine for 2 grand slams in 1 inning. Stay tuned to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports Network.
The following Classic Sports Network presentation is brought to you by Miller Lite, who invites you to sit back and enjoy Miller time.
This is Dick. Dick is a creative superstar and the man behind the advertising you're about to witness. We gave Dick a 6-pack of Miller Lite and a blank piece of paper and asked him to create a Miller time concept that beer-loving people would like. This is what he did.
Adios, amigo, adios, my friend. The road we have traveled has come to an end. Adios, amigo, adios, my friend.
This has been a Miller Time presentation by Dick. Thank you for your time.
He never chewed tobacco till he was 6. Never had a drink till he was 7. He stole whatever loose change was around the house on his own testimony. And Ruth said once, I was a bad kid. He knew who he was. He knew that he was Babe Ruth. He knew he put the people in the park. He knew that he was the emperor of American baseball.
Bill introduced him to Babe, and do you know what Babe said to the governor of Arkansas? Hello, kid. Glad to meet you. That is his remark. It wasn't glad to know you, governor, or nothing like that. Hello, kid. Glad to know you. Dickie likely fell through a hole. He'd embarrassed him, see, but that was Babe.
When you figure the things he did, and the way he lived and the way he played, you gotta figure he was more than an animal even. There never was anyone like him. And then, in his old man's voice, Joe Dugan said, he was a god.
Back to Home Run Derby in the top half of the 4th inning. Bob, I've been checking the records on you, and you're consistent. You hit home runs in 6 of the 9 innings when you batted against Frank Robinson, and in 2 of the 3 innings here against Bob Allison.
I hope I can keep that consistency up.
2-0. Bob Cerv out in front. Ground ball, 1 away.
1 out.
Went for a low pitch that time.
Yes, he did.
Line drive to center, 2 away.
2 outs.
I think Home Run Derby proves 2 points. One is it's not quite so easy to hit a home run. Another thing is it's not quite so easy for the pitcher even trying to get the ball over the plate. 2 outs here. Top half of the 4th inning. Ground ball, and that's all for
3 outs.
Bob Allison. Failed to score in the 4th. And the score going into the last half of the 4th inning is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison nothing. Bob, were you a bonus player?
Yes, Mark, I was a bonus player in 1955. At that time, they still had the bonus rule in effect, and I was assigned for $4,000 to keep me out of the major leagues for 2 years. See, they had the rule at that time.
Anything more than $4,000, you would have had to have stayed in the major leagues.
Yes, that's right.
Here's Bob Cerv, last half of the 4th, leading by a score of 2-0. Line drive to left, foul.
1 out.
1 away. Cerv picked up his home runs in the 2nd and in the 3rd. Bob likes that high pitch.
Yes, he does.
Ground ball, 2 away.
2 outs.
High fly ball into left center field. It may stay in. Yes, it's going to stay in the ballpark, and that's all for Bob Cerv. Failed to score in the 4th. And the score now, at the end of 4 innings complete, is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison nothing. Bob Allison the batter. Top half of the 5th. High fly ball into deep left center field. It is in the ballpark for an out.
One away.
Pops it up in the air. It's a major league pop-up.
2 outs.
And the catcher made a nice catch.
Nice catch.
Fly ball into left field. It's curving foul, and that'll be an out.
3 outs.
So Bob Allison failed to score in the 5th inning. And the score now going into the bottom half of the 5th is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison nothing. Bob, you're a young man who's been in baseball for a short period of time and done well. Do you have any advice to the youngsters who might be interested in going into professional baseball?
Well, my best advice to them is play baseball every day.
And practice all you can.
That's right.
Bob Cerv, the batter. Last half of the 5th, Bob Cerv leading 2-0. High pop-up, 1 away.
1 out.
Well, the pitcher made a good catch.
Sure did.
Line drive to left, way back there.
2 outs.
And it stays in the ballpark. Ground ball, and that's all for Bob Cerv. Failed to score in the 5th. And the score at the end of 5 innings complete, Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison nothing. Bob Allison, the batter. Top half of the 6th. 2-0, Bob Cerv out in front. High fly ball deep in the left center field. This could go. It's away back and caught in the ballpark.
1 away.
That was the best ball that Allison has hit so far, I believe.
Yes, it was. I thought it was out at first. There's a slight breeze and makes a big difference.
2 outs.
That's 2 away. Top of the 6th. Bob Allison of Washington, the batter. Wears number 26. Hits more than that in home runs every year. Line drive, there it goes. Way back, and gone over the left field wall. It's 2-1 now. Ground ball, and that's all. But Bob Allison picked up a home run. And the score now, going into the bottom half of the 6th inning, is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison 1. Bob Cerv walking up to the plate. 2-1 the score. Bob Cerv out in front. High fly ball into left field. That'll stay in the ballpark. 1 away.
1 out.
Pops it up. Be 2 out.
2 away.
Ground ball, and that's all for Bob Cerv. Failed to score in the 6th. And the score of the game at the end of 6 complete is Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison 1. We'll be back in just a moment for the top of the 7th inning.
Johnson swings, deep drive, left center field. Cleon Jones fades back. He has the room. Warning track. He's got it. The Mets have done it. The amazing Mets win the series 4-1. Shea Stadium celebrates.
You're watching Classic Sports Network. Once-in-a-lifetime moments, 24 hours a day.
What lower round draft pick just might stun the NBA by becoming his team's leading rebounder this year? The Sporting News knows. Do you? What hot goalie will dominate NHL offenses to power his team to a great season? The Sporting News knows. Do you? What surprising rookie sensation could send his team soaring into the Super Bowl? The Sporting News knows, and you can too when you call now to claim your no-cost 4-issue Sporting News mini subscription. Plus, reserve these great sports binoculars free. When it comes to the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, and the NHL, nobody keeps you in the know quite like the Sporting News. What GM's blockbuster trades will turn his pretenders into pennant contenders next season? The Sporting News knows, and now you will too. Call now for your no-cost 4-issue Sporting News mini subscription. If you like it, get 24 more issues, 28 in all, for 4 easy payments of just $4.99. Plus, get these great binoculars free with your paid subscription. Call now.
We now return to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports Network.
Back to Home Run Derby in the top half of the 7th inning. Bob, we're getting down to the pressure innings now.
Well, it's getting towards the end.
You're out in front 2-1, but that lead's not too safe.
No, it isn't.
Ground ball for an out.
1 out.
1 away here at the top half of the 7th inning. 2-1. Bob Cerv out in front of Bob Allison. A tight contest. Pops it up. 2 away.
2 outs.
Ground ball, and that's all for Bob Allison in the 7th inning. Failed to score.
3 outs.
And now, going into the bottom half of the 7th, it's Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison 1. Bob Cerv into the batter's box. Batting here the last half of the 7th, leading 2-1. Pops that one up right back toward us. Look out.
Look out.
1 out.
Behind us. 1 away. Cerv digs in very well at the plate, doesn't he?
He knows how he's got his front foot pointed toward the pitcher, too, Mark.
Swinging a high fly ball into deep left center field, away back. Nope, the wind is bringing it in.
2 away.
That one looked like it was going to go out of the ballpark. 2 away here in the 7th. High fly ball into shallow left center field, and that's all for Bob Cerv in the 7th inning. Failed to score.
3 outs.
And now at the end of 7 complete, it's Bob Cerv 2, Bob Allison 1. I think you were a victim of the wind there on that one.
Well, it's a little tough today. I don't know what it is. Looks like the flag looks like it's blowing out, but it's not helping that much.
It's just shifted, I believe, in the last few minutes. While you were hitting there, I think it was blowing in. It's blowing out for Bob. Here's Bob Allison, top half of the 8th. High fly ball, towering fly ball in the left. Down the line and
1 out.
Foul. It's 2-1. Bob Cerv out in front, top of the 8th.
2 away.
Fouls it off. 2 out.
That looked like his pitch there. He had everything in it, a little underneath.
Just a bit. You needed 8 home runs to defeat Frank Robinson, 8-7. You're leading here 2-1. High fly ball, that's going to tie it up. Way back, and gone over the left field wall. He hit that one.
Yes, he did. He had everything in it.
It's 2-2 here in the 8th inning. High fly ball deep to left. It is gone over the left field wall. It's 3-2. Bob Allison out in front. That's now 2 home runs in a row. Another one, a bonus of $500. 3-2, Bob Allison leading. Now for that $500 pitch. He's going to take his time. High fly ball down the left field line. Curving foul.
3 outs.
And that's all for Bob Allison, but he picked up 2 home runs, failed to get the bonus. But at the end of 7.5 innings of play, it's Bob Allison 3, Bob Cerv 2. Bob, that was a $500 foul ball.
Yes, it was, Mark. The ball was a little bit inside, and I got out just a little bit too quick on it and pulled it too much.
Well, you hit 2 in a row, though. You're out in front 3-2.
Yes, I'm happy now.
Here's Bob Cerv, the last half of the 8th, needing 1 to tie. High fly ball deep to left. It is gone for a home run. I was questioning whether or not that was going to clear the wall.
It was doubtful at first there, Mark. It looked good when going over, did it?
Seemed to keep going up. 3-3. Line drive to left. It's going. It is in the ballpark. That ball was a sinking line drive. 1 out. All tied up. Ground ball, 2 away.
2 outs.
Brand new ball game. Last half of the 8th inning, 3-3. Bob Cerv against Bob Allison. 2 great American League sluggers. Line drive to left, and that's all for Bob Cerv.
3 outs.
Bob Cerv picked up that 1 important home run, and the score at the end of 8 complete, Bob Cerv 3, Bob Allison 3. Now let's take time out for a moment.
Bob Cerv had no problem speaking with Home Run Derby's host Mark Scott. But speaking was a problem for him during the 1958 season, when he played an entire month with a broken jaw that had to be wired shut. Stay tuned to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports Network.
He's already sold over 1 million albums on TV, but now you can enjoy his greatest of all. It's 7-time Grammy Award winner Jimmy Sturr with 36 polka hits in his brand new Super Polka Party. 36 giant Super Polka Party hits from the greatest polka band in the world. Enjoy the favorites Jimmy's played from Carnegie Hall to the Grand Ole Opry. There's never been an album like this.
Baby mine, I get so lonely when I dream about you. Can't live without you.
No one plays polkas like Jimmy Sturr.
Happiness, the greatest gift that I possess.
The music just keeps on coming. 36 giant hits in all. Super Polka Party. It's non-stop fun for the whole family. Super Polka Party with Jimmy Sturr. It's the happiest sound you've ever heard. Just look at all these favorites. Everybody wants to Super Polka Party with Jimmy Sturr. You get 36 giant hits in all. Jimmy Sturr's Super Polka Party. Here's how to order.
You get 36 giant polka hits. To order, call 1-800-643-1400. 1-800-643-1400. Or rush $16.98 for 2 cassettes or 1 long plate CD for Super Polka Party. Box 3340C, Grand Central Station, New York, New York, 10163. This is the most fun-filled polka album Jimmy Sturr has ever made. So mail now or call 1-800-643-1400.
We now return to the Home Run Derby Marathon on Classic Sports Network.
Here's Bob Allison, 9th inning. Well, Bob, the first one you hit, I didn't think was going to clear. The second one seemed to be a humpback liner.
That's what happened. The first one kind of hung up there, and the second one I thought was out also, and it dipped down.
I thought so, too. You know, the big difference in this game right now is the ball early in the game that hit the top of the wall and bounced back in.
It's looking that way.
All tied up 3-3. High fly ball hit back deep in the left center field, way back, and gone over the left center field wall. It's now 4-3. Bob Allison out in front. Allison coming along strong here in the late innings.
Yes, he is. He's hitting the ball well right now.
4-3, Bob Allison leading, top half of the 9th.
He was hitting more line drives. He's getting underneath the ball now.
High pop-up into shallow left field. That'll be an out. 4-3, Bob Allison leading. You seem to get involved in these squeakers.
It seems that way.
2 out.
Pops it up, out of play, 2 away. Went for the high inside pitch that time.
Yes, he did.
A home run here for Bob Allison to break the 3-3 tie in the top half of the 9th. Didn't bite on that high pitch.
No, he did. I was a little too high. I was way inside quite a ways.
Fouls it off, and that's all for Bob Allison. But Bob Allison picked up a home run here in the top half of the 9th inning. And the score going into the bottom of the 9th is Bob Allison 4, Bob Cerv 3. Bob, that was a big one you hit out of here.
Well, I hope so, Mark.
All you can do is sit here and wait now.
That's right. Just sit here and wait.
Bob Cerv at bat, 9th inning. Bob Allison leading 4-3. He almost got his pitch that time.
Yes, he did. A little bit lower, and I believe Bob had been swinging at that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That's an out here on Home Run Derby. 1 away, the last half of the 9th. 4-3, Bob Allison out in front. Bob Cerv the batter. High pop-up into shallow left, 2 away.
2
Bob
out.
Cerv has 1 out left. $2,000 to the winner, $1,000 to the loser. High fly ball into left field, away back. Way back, it's going way back, and no, it stays in the ballpark for an out. Didn't quite have the height. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mark.
And the final score here is Bob Allison 4, Bob Cerv 3. Bob, they say a baseball takes funny bounces. And if that one that bounced off the left center field wall had bounced over instead of in, we might have still been tied. But here's your check for $1,000. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, Mark. Good luck to you, Bob, in the future.
Thank you, Bob.
Bob, here's a check for you for your winning performance for $2,000. Your next opponent will be from the National League, the amazing Willie Mays.
Well, Mark, I'll have my work cut out for me.
I'm sure it'll be an exciting contest. Congratulations and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.
Join us at home plate for another exciting contest when Bob Allison meets Willie Mays on Home Run Derby.
Home Run Derby is produced with multiple cameras, the players' interviews being recorded simultaneously with the contest.